So you are thinking of returning to Star Wars The Old Republic for 7.0 or early 2022. Either if you've been a long time returning player or if you just had a short break. So in this video I'm gonna talk about the different things that you should know. So you have not been playing since, let's say, launch 2012, 2013. There is a lot to catch up to with. Is that correct English? I hope it's correct English. But yes, you have Rise of the Earth Cartel, Shadows of Revan, Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, Onslaught, and then soon Legacy of the Sith. And so much story in between. So you want to make sure to see where you are in the story. So the Rise of the Earth Cartel and Shadows of Revan, it will be free and the rest will be for subscribers. So you want to see where you are and how much you can play without subscribing and when you can want to subscribe. But well, if you're returning Legacy of the Sith, I'm pretty sure you want to subscribe, right? Other thing that you want to think before you jump right into Legacy of the Sith and you just want to skip all the rest of the story, even with a token, you cannot go straight into Legacy of the Sith. So the furthest that you can skip into will be Onslaught. So you have to play through the Onslaught story to get to Legacy of the Sith, which is not too bad. The other thing that you need to know before, well, returning into the game is the change of how you play your character. I'm gonna make a massive video about it, so please do subscribe to the channel if you've not already. So there's going to be a change which is going to be called combat styles. So for example, first you were playing the Sith Inquisitor storyline. You had to choose between Sorcerer or Assassin. Now you can choose between also Juggernaut and Marauder if you're playing the Sith side. And then later you can choose, so there's a big change, it's coming to that, but it will give you more possibilities and more options to play. And you can even choose if you reach, for example, enough light side point in the story, you can choose to go like, well, I don't want to be, for example, a Sith Inquisitor anymore. I want to have the animations in game of, let's say, a Jedi Sage in this case. That's the thing that's coming with combat styles. It's a big thing in 7.0. And it is worth considering while thinking when making a new character and the way of how you will play the character with light side and dark side choices. Another thing that is coming with 7.0 is gearing changes. I already made a video about the gearing and such, but basically they are removing almost all RNG. Well, not almost all, but pretty much 90% of all RNG that there is in the game is gonna be removed. So it's a really good thing. I made a video about it because there's a little bit of a catch to it. But the way of how you've been gearing before with like all the mods and like RNG and opening crates and praying to the loot gods that you got something good out of it, that will be gone. That won't be a thing anymore. Another thing that, depending on how long you've been playing or have not been playing pretty much, is they've also added in Galactic Seasons and login rewards. Currently, the Galactic Season 2 will start at the launch of 7.0, and every single day if you log into the game and when the daily reset happens, you can reclaim your daily reward. Other thing that they added quite a while back already, so if you are a crafter, back in the day you didn't have a crafting bag, so every type of piece of material for crafting was just sitting in your inventory. But they made a change, it's been years ago, so this is if you have not been playing for a really long time and you like crafting, there is a special crafting bag right now in your inventory. Other thing you want to keep in mind with crafting and crew companion skills is, well, we have 600 right now. Like, you want to make sure that your crafting is up to par. It's also a good way of making money, and it's also a thing that I want to talk about as last point. There's this tiny little issue that the developers are battling, and it is called a credit inflation. It's not a tiny issue, it's like an elephant in the room. It's like a freaking banta in the room. I don't even know where to start, but if you are a returning player, I would check your cargo, just your cargo base, just in case, to see if you have some valuable items in there, maybe that you can sell, like some black dice that you bought in 2012, 2013 for maybe 2 million credits, because those will be going for about 600 million or so. That's the thing that you want to take in consideration of maybe checking. Yeah, it's an issue, but they're gonna battle that. So yeah, I'm rooting for you all. Please fix this. Those were a few things that you kind of want to take in consideration and think about when you're returning to the game. I'm Avi, I talk about SWTOR and more, well, mostly SWTOR. So go subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all in the next video.